Happy birthday, President Trump. Happy birthday to you.
I'll tell you what, you just saw him. He's a great speaker. He's not a singer, but he's a good speaker. Not a great singer. He's not Pavarotti. Do we agree?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and whatever you're doing. I'm Rex Jester, and I'm serious. Join us as we dive into daily events with a playful twist. Let's get this show on the road, starting with America First. Last week, June 14th, was former President Donald Trump's 78th birthday. He celebrated at a packed rally in Florida where he was gifted with a spectacular Make America Great Again cookie. Look at that cookie. I mean, that's the best cookie ever. I looked at that cookie and said, wow, that's a fantastic cookie. Meanwhile, in Italy, Joe Biden attended a spectacular event for the G7 meetings. The global leaders gathered in a field to watch parachuters fly the G7 country flags through the sky. Unfortunately, Joe decided to go looking for Easter eggs until he was guided back to the event. All right, Mr. President, please come back over here. This way, please. Yeah. Sure, put your sunglasses on, whatever. Okay. Okay, cool. President Biden also got the opportunity to meet Pope Francis. Pretty sure this guy is telling him, okay, sir, please be presidential. Don't do anything creepy, okay? Just be presidential. And finally, the Pope arrives, and Biden greets him by smelling him. Well, I guess it's not the worst thing he could have done. Biden also made a speech at the G7 summit. Our good friend Jimmy Dore of the Jimmy Dore Show summed up this speech best.
Remember when he said the United States could be summed up in one word?
Yeah.
This might beat that. This might beat that. You want to hear it? Here it goes.
She knows so long as she was nine.
I can't believe it.
She knows so long as she was nine.
He's just making noises.
And shortly following that, the Trump campaign released this.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping.
She knows so long as she was nine. Our freedom can never be secured.
We'll never forget lying around and him lying around actually.
It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
I know it's the campaign staff that made this, but still, it is so Trump humor. You know he had something to do with this. Okay, let's move on to world events with our next segment. What in the world? So North Korea has been threatening war and doing weapons testing for as long as I can remember. I still remember Trump's Rocket Man speech back in 2018.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself and for his regime. The United States is ready, willing, and able, but hopefully this will not be necessary.
Under the Trump campaign, there were minimal tensions from North Korea, but almost immediately after Biden took office, tensions rose again, with this statement coming out of North Korea.
이 기회에 우리는 태양 건너에서 우리 땅에 화양대를 풍기고 싶어 몸살을 앓고 있는 미국의 새 행정부에도 한마디 충고한다. 앞으로 4년간 발편잠을 자고 싶은 것이 소원이라면 시작부터 멋없이 잠설칠 일거리를 만들지 않는 것이 좋을 것이다.
North Korea proved it wasn't joking around. Just recently, South Korea was repeatedly attacked by the DPRK regime. Ballistic weapons? Biological? Nuclear?
It was so creepy and scary. That balloon could have fallen down because North Korea designated a specific target. Everyone was so scared at that moment. I wondered what would have happened to us if they were not just rubbish.
Wait a second, what? Rubbish balloons? The country with missiles, tanks, rockets.
North Korea sent around 600 more trash balloons into South Korea last night. South Korean military were seen collecting the balloons from an apartment complex. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff says North Korea has been flying these balloons towards the south since Tuesday.
Okay. Well, has Biden addressed this threat? Well, sort of. So President Biden calls Kim Jong-un president of South Korea. All right, let's move out of world events and move into the world of entertainment.
Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. Go to the police station. Never gave anyone my. So I'm under arrest. Yes.
A source with the Dutch National Police confirming to ABC News that Minaj was arrested at the airport this afternoon on suspicion of exporting soft drugs.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I never gave anyone my. So I'm under arrest.
Yes. American rapper Nicki Minaj was arrested in Amsterdam for allegedly transporting dozens of marijuana joints out of the country in her handbag. A short time later, she released this statement, taking accountability for the crime and apologizing.
And not only that, but just knowing that something is being done to you on purpose, simply because you are a confident other race.
She alleged via X that the pre-rolled belonged to her security. She also claimed that this is how they plant things in your luggage with regards to the search, which she said delayed her flight by 2 hours.
Okay, well, so much for accountability. Do you really think it's smart to accuse a country that you just performed a sold-out show with tons of fans of being racist? I mean, I did a quick search on this. The Netherlands is the third most tolerant country in the world? Seriously. Who do you think is going to accept this narrative?
The Dutch has always been brutal, disrespectful, and hateful toward black people. This doesn't surprise me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's America.
This is so it's inappropriate for me to talk about her falsely throwing a race card in the recent past, about trying to say this black victim of her husband was white. So that you call that irresponsible, but you bring up conduct from 200 or 300 years ago
to remind you white folks who want to pretend like your history is irrelevant and immaterial.
All right, so we know this debate is unwinnable. Let's move on to the world of sports. We have a really interesting sports story for you. Now, look at the person over here. This is crazy. Well, fortunately, no one was killed, and I'm pretty sure that person is going to get millions. All right, that's it for our first episode of I'm Serious. Obviously, this is our first try at a news type show, and there's a lot to work on. Please like and subscribe. We'll be improving our production quality as quickly as possible. I'm Rex Jester, and I'm serious.